Shout out to the Cows gang. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer, and welcome to the show, Victim or Volunteer. Oh, Frisco, said ain't so, said ain't so. Joe Biden called Trump supporters garbage. You can't make this up. Man, again, I had to tell y'all, by the time y'all see all this, we got a new president. I don't know who it is yet, but we got a new president that will be taking over for 2025. But I told you there's been a lot of going on, and a lot of people just saying anything, shame tactics, saying some disrespectful shit. A lot of going on. But Joe Biden came out during or right after Kamala's speech in one of her rallies, and they said that was a good one. She was doing her thing, but it got dismantled once Joe Biden came out and said what he said. If you don't believe me, I want y'all to hear for your own selves, and we'll go from there.
Donald Trump has no character. He doesn't give a damn about the Latino community. He's a failed businessman. He only cares about the billionaire friends he has and accumulating wealth for those at the top. He says immigrants are poisoning the blood of our country. Give me a break. He wants to do away with the birthright citizenship. Who the hell has said that in the last 100 years? And just the other day, a speaker at his rally called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know the Puerto Rican that I know, or Puerto Rico where I'm in my home state of Delaware. They're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization of Latinos is unconscionable, and it's un-American. It's totally contrary to everything we've done, everything we've been.
Man, did you hear what he said? He said Trump supporters are garbage. What? Now, he came out later on saying that that's not what he said. It wasn't like that. It wasn't me, And even White House press secretary came out and said that that's not what he meant. That's not what he said. You know what? Let's hear what she got to say.
Can you just address the president's comments yesterday referring to Trump supporter as garbage? And I know he's tried to clarify that he was trying to talk about what the person said. But one, I guess I want to know, does he think less of Americans who support Trump than he does of those who do not? And two, why is he using that kind of rhetoric? How is that presidential?
So a couple of things. So just to clarify, he was not calling Trump supporters garbage, which is why he this is why he wanted to make sure that we put out a statement that clarified what he meant and what he was trying to say. And so,
wait a minute. So she said he didn't say that. Eileen, go back to the first video and go to the part where he said that they're garbage. Please, because I'm sure that I can hear, and I know everybody else can hear, but they're saying something totally different.
And just the other day, a speaker at his rally called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know the Puerto Rican that I know, or Puerto Rico where I'm in my home state of Delaware. They're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization of Latinos is unconscionable, and it's un-American. It's totally contrary to everything we've done, everything we've been.
Now, that's what I thought I heard. Yeah, he did say it, but I'm gonna let her, the press secretary, to continue with her lies. Let's continue.
I just want to make that very clear for folks who are watching, and I just want to read that out to folks. So he was regarding to the comedian, and I quote, "I referred to the hateful rhetoric about Puerto Rico spewed by Trump's supporter at his Madison Square Garden rally as garbage."
Again, we gotta let's play it one more time, because what she's saying and what he's saying, they double backing and saying that it wasn't about the supporters, it was about the comedian, but we heard him clear as day. Play it one more time, just one more time, Eileen, one more time for me, please.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
which is the only word I can think of to describe it. His demonization of Latinos is unconscionable. That's all I meant to say. The comments at the rally don't reflect who we are as a nation. And to your question, your other question that you asked, no, he does not view Trump supporters or anybody who supports Trump as garbage. That is not what he views. The president has said this for more than 3 years now. He has said multiple times that he is a president for all. It doesn't matter if you live in a red state. It doesn't matter if you live in a blue state. He has said this himself. I have said it on his behalf. He believes that he's a president for all. And it doesn't matter who you voted for. It doesn't matter if you voted for him or not. He's a president for all. But hateful rhetoric that he hears, and this is something that we've done many times from here, we will call that out. We will call that out. And that's what the president said.
Okay, well, you heard her, try to cover it up, try to make it sound good, make it like he didn't say nothing. But we heard it ourselves, But if that's what they want to do, that's fine. But we know better. See, Cal's gang know better. Cal's gang are free thinkers, and we can hear and we can see. We don't let the blind lead the blind over here. But yeah, I want y'all to understand that Joe Biden actually made Kamala Harris look bad. Now, true enough, she didn't say it. She actually came out and said that, he said his reasoning, and she always say she's not gonna criticize who you vote for. You had a right to vote. She did say that, but it seems like now she's trying to slowly distance herself. But she won't go against him. She won't denounce it because he said what he said. See, the thing is, I really believe that Joe Biden feels some type of way on how they made him step aside and they put in Kamala Harris to run for president. She wasn't voted in, she was selected, and I think he feels some type of way about that, so he got to come out and say something. Thing is, it was rumored behind the scenes that his security was into it with her security. What? Issues behind the scenes, but they're not really put it out there. But you can look that up. Joe Biden has not did anything for our U.S. government as president. The only thing he has did was cause inflations. He have donated more money to everybody outside the United States and gave little to the people here, to citizens here. He allowed people to come over the border illegally. He also created a crime bill that destroyed black communities, that aid assisting destroying black communities. There's so many things that he have did. So for him to say, Trump supporters are garbage, I mean, that's actually a little minor centimeter of disrespect. He did way more things than that. But yeah, so with that being said, you heard it, Trump heard it, we all heard it, Now, the last thing I'm gonna do before I get back on the couch, I'm gonna go ahead and let Vice President respond to what he said.
I want to start with something that Donald Trump is seizing on today. Trump says that while you were making your closing pitch for unity last night, President Biden was calling his supporters garbage. What did you think when you heard President Biden make those comments?
Well, first of all, I think that the president has explained what he meant, but I've said it earlier. I strongly disagree with any criticism of people based on who they vote for. And that I've made that clear throughout my career, including my speech last night before I think this all happened, which is I intend to be a president for all Americans, and including those who may not vote for me in this election. I take very seriously my obligation and my oath to concern myself first with the needs of the American people and put them before whatever might be my selfish issues.
Well, you heard it, guys, from the Vice President Harris. Say she's been saying this throughout her campaign that, you vote for who you want to vote for. She's not going to call nobody garbage. And, she's not going to, she's going to hold back her selfish, whatever the she was saying. But I got to know, Cal's gang. Is Joe Biden a victim or volunteer? Like I say, man, they need to go ahead and get him out of there and let him go ahead and live the rest of his days just, staring at the wall, as far as I'm concerned. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Cal's gang, Cal's gang.